I already deleted my stream by accident.
That's what happened.
Yep, I already deleted my stream, so every link I posted is useless now.
You can go to the post and change them.
Yeah, I'm live now.
Okay, let me go join because I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Hello everybody, sorry about that. My cat deleted my stream, so give me 1 second to update all my links. Yeah, right? Gotta love Ari. I don't think she intended to. She is being a chaos menace right now. But yeah, so my stream got deleted, so I'm just trying to get everything back up and running now. Okay. Well, you know what? It is what it is. If the link is... Alright, get off my feet, Ariana. Now she's getting in my way. She's just trying to cause chaos. She was chewing on cords. She was... She is mad that she didn't get our lovely, delicious dinner. So... She's No, she would loathe them, but it's the principle of the matter. So hello everyone, sorry for the chaotic start to today's stream. That was not what I had hoped for. I hoped to be a little less chaotic, but you know, that's what happens. Welcome to today's shiny hunting. Today we're going to be continuing our Alola theme, and we will be hunting for a couple of different Alola Pokemon. So we're going to be doing Alolan Vulpix. I do have an outbreak, so we'll be doing that one. Once we get those, we'll be jumping over doing some Alolan Diglets to try to see if we can get that family. And then if we are successful with all of those, we still have some time. I have a Primarina, but I do not have the full Poplio line, so we'll be heading over and trying to get some Poplios. So let's get started. Okay. So how's everyone holding up today? What direction am I going? Going this way. I don't like that I arrived at my destination and it didn't tell me I got to my raid. Let's hope it is below us. Alright, another 8 raid outbreak. Oh, okay, here we go. Now, where is the outbreak? Because I'm not seeing it. Unfortunately, this region is full of caves. Okay, it's in here. Cool, so let's get this guy out of the way first, and then we can go do my fox outbreak. Yep, we got a fox outbreak. I did reset my outbreaks for the day until I got the fox, so... Of course, all the stuff that this Pokemon can do is oh well. Hello, Ariana. You're the chaos. You started this chaos. You caused all of this. She's staring at me and angry flicking her tail. Punch. Okay, now let's get some foxes. The problem with the cave outbreaks is not a lot spawn at once, so we do have to run in and out to try to reset the spawns, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So maybe some white and pink and purple, mix it up a little bit, give some color variety. So we're gonna want to wait until we I'm gonna check all of you just to make sure. Nope, okay. Every fox I see, check its ears. Ari, okay, thank you. Ari's choosing chaos and violence, so we're gonna see how this goes. She may have to get banished from the room. Yeah, it is true that once I get the sandwich going, it's pretty easy to check, but it's gonna be just getting there beforehand. Chaos did choose her. Unfortunately, she is a being of pure chaos. Every year I see I have to check. It's the rule. Well, currently she's grooming something she shouldn't be grooming. Ari, stop it. Ari, stop that. Ariana. Excuse me. Ariana, stop that. So on the back of the chair in here, I have a sheepskin. Stop that. From LARPing. That just lives on the back of the chair, and her thing that she does now, if she's mad at me, is she starts to groom it aggressively. Ari, stop it. Yeah, if you could remove her from the chaos. You've been grounded, Ari.
She's grabbed on.
The cat is being removed. Thank you. Oops, sorry. You got to watch her be carried out to jail. Straight to jail. Thank you. Did Geo come out? Okay. Straight to jail. The last few streams, she's been overall good, but today she's just... Every time I stood up today, she just wanted to steal my chair. So when I came in here to start streaming, she immediately jumped into the chair and was very annoyed that I wanted to use the chair, but I needed to because, you know, it's my chair. And so she has been mad at me since that, I think. She's also probably hangry. It's a little early for dinner, but she's probably hangry. Technically it's Gio's chair. He matches. Ari just borrows it sometimes. So, while not a Alolan Pokemon, I did spend some time earlier today shiny hunting. And I was able to successfully get a couple more for the decks. So, I now have Lechonk, the male Oinkalone. I also have another Jangmo-O for the family. Was there something else I got today? My brain cannot remember if there was something else I got today. You can spell chair without Gio, which is why Gio is currently not in the chair. And I have her chair right here. Like, I have the chair that she sleeps in all day right there. But she's apparently decided she doesn't want that chair right now. It is really cute. And it's so adorable in this game. So, I'm now to 2 of the family. So I just need 1 more. Also, Lex, make sure you bring your Switch tomorrow so I can give you milk. What did you end up naming your pupper? Conpito. Does it mean anything? What made you pick that name? It's a cute name. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. Val just wants to have some shiny bacon, huh? And shiny pupper. Every shiny is food themed. So Lex, confession time. I've never actually seen Spirited Away. I just... Not really any, like, specific reason why. I just never saw it and don't have access to see it. So I don't think it's on any streaming services that I have, or if it's on any streaming services, period. Though, is it on Disney Plus now? Did they get the contract? I don't know. I, haven't seen a lot of... Yeah, it was can't believe it was 4 male piggies. That was just wild. I was okay, I'm going to specifically go hunt these. I had the outbreak, and I was like, you know what, let me go do the outbreak. I could maybe get one. I got one, it was male. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get 2. A second one showed up, it was male. I'm like, that's fine. I have now the baby, and I have the Evo for the male Evo. I'm like, I just need one more female. And then immediately after that, the male Alolan showed up. And I was like, okay, well that doesn't help me because it's a male. But at least I don't have the Evo. I'm like, let me keep going. And then right at the end of my sandwich, another male, un-Evo'd showed up. And I was like, really? This is just my luck. Okay, so Ghibli's on, Max. Awesome. I will definitely check that out because I still have access to, the Meowthlings, account. So I will definitely have to go watch some. It is from Meowth and the Meowthlings, it's true. Meowth sits and watches it. It's really cute. We've been... Okay, I have hit my 60. Meowth has gotten now to, she sits and watches TV with us, which is really cute. So we'll be watching TV and she either sits on the, sleeps on the ottoman. If the window's open, she jumps up to the window, and then she goes over to the like later in the evening, she curls up on the back of the couch now, and sleeps up there, which is really cute. And she just stays there and it's adorable. But she's been very invested in watching Bridgerton, and she's been very invested. And yeah, Lechonk has an even gender ratio. I just have horrible luck. Oh, the flat surface. I guess that is a slope, isn't it? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, she is really cute. She just lays there and watches TV and really enjoys it. Okay, I'd look up ice sandwich. Ice is... cloth sticks. As you can see, I went and bought a whole bunch of peppers. Ooh, magical star. Bum, 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 bum. Ice sandwich. Yeah, oh, that reminds... So, I saw something on TikTok the other day, which was someone recommending for cats that are, like, interested in ice, but... and they want to play with it when you, like, pull it out of the freezer, but, like, don't completely go for it all the time. And, which is Geo, 100%. Geo, every time we get ice, he freaks out and wants to play with it, but he doesn't play with it very long. they recommended putting it into a plastic bag. I put like a bunch of ice in a plastic bag. So last night I did that for Geo, and he was having a ball. He was playing with it, jumping on it. Like, he loved it. He played with it until it melted. So we definitely found a new toy for him with some ice that luckily doesn't melt as badly as, or at least all over the floor as badly as before, with just an ice cube on the floor for him. And this should hopefully get me ice. There we go. Okay. And now it's just going to be checking all their ears, resetting them, and coming back in. He actually did play without claws for most of it. By the very, very end, he started biting on the bag, I think because it was mostly melted. So at the very end, it started, I got concerned that he punctured it. I don't think he actually put a hole in it. Okay, those emojis are really cute and very perfect. I don't think he punctured it. I think it was just the condensation was getting through and like leaking a little bit of water. But when I picked him up to take the ice away, because he did not want me to take the ice away from him, he was so wet from just all of the water that had just like got the condensation. I can't tell what color these guys' ears are. They look blue, right? Those are blue ears? Okay. Let me look at your tail. Let me look at your tail. Yeah, your tail's blue. Okay. No, don't. I'm going this way. You go the other way. He'll get more ice tonight. Because it's been so hot, I've been really worried about them, like, being overheated. So it made a really good, like, thing for him to play with while still being cool for him. So I think he really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of that for him. So he will get more ice time. Even, like, Ari was invested. Jesse even came over to check it out at one point. So, you're asking about the feet, and I just realized I forgot to plug my keyboard and mouse in. Whoops, so well, that's fine. I'll do this with the keyboard on the computer. So, let me pull up a picture and compare. So the feet are slightly lighter. The big thing is the ears are purple, the eyes are purple, and the tail is purple. So the eyes are actually going to be the big thing. The eyes are purple and pink. So I realize I don't have a scene with the computer screen on it. Give me a second. Yeah, Sarah, we don't do free feet pics for you. Well, let me try to get give me a second to get a picture. I'm pulling the picture up. Give me a second. Okay. So we'll do this. That way people can see it. Hopefully that works. So as you can see, it's a little bit... Oh, yeah, I forgot to pause my sandwich. Thank you, Matt. So as you can see, it's a little bit different. It is purple in the eyes and ears, which is the big thing in the tail. The beans themselves are slightly lighter, but they're not, like, massively lighter. Ari's currently banished from the room until she can behave, most likely after dinner. So hopefully the picture's showing up on the screen. It's on my screen now, so hopefully it's up on yours. Yeah. So I think the eyes are going to be the biggest thing. The eyes and the ears. The problem is Ari likes to try to help cook the HelloFresh, which she's also not allowed to do. So, it's just all around. She does things she's not allowed to do. Go away. Running around and screaming, "Let me see your beans!" Isn't always the best. Ari watched Ratatouille once, and that changed her life, I will say. It's that Ratatouille. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, she constantly has to get banished from the kitchen when Matt and I are cooking. Well, she doesn't work for Matt than for me. She will... If I'm cooking, she tends to leave me alone. But when Matt cooks, she gets all upset and, like, gets all up in his business. She's decided that because he's not home all day, that it is a requirement for him to have family time, which apparently for her is in the living room. So she gets very upset unless he goes to the living room. But if I go and sit in the kitchen with him, she calms down. So I think she just wants family time, which is just so silly to me. Like, okay, girl. There it is, there it is, there it is! Come back! Come back! Thank you, Lex. Okay, what ball should I put it in? Let's try a love ball. Let's see if it'll catch. Got it in love ball, sweet. Okay, chat, it's time to name the Vulpix, so give me some ideas so I can give, what's a gender? We can give him a name. So we will need to come up with something for him. But look at him, he's so cute. Give me 1 second to update my stuff. I don't have a keyboard, it's making this very hard. 1. Ooh, I like Gelato. Gelato is a good name. And there he is, little Gelato. Perfect. Yeah, we'll try for a second one. Since I have 20 minutes left on my sandwich. It's good to know how vivid the eyes are. The eyes are definitely the way to tell. I did not realize how much the eyes were going to stand out. So that's good to know. And to your comment, Sarah, about Fast and the Furious, Ari has not seen Fast and the Furious. We purposely try to keep her away from action movies because she's already chaotic enough without thinking that she can do more chaos and getting inspired by movies. So we currently are having her watch Bridgerton. It's going. She has sometimes chosen violence against the TV. I think she gets too into it, and then she starts, like, trying to jump the people on the TV. So we have to make sure that she's gets Bridgerton in moderation, because otherwise she will start to jump the character she doesn't like on the TV. I wouldn't put it past her having watched action movies in secret, given how chaotic she is. Ari already drifts, that's the problem. She crashes into everything when she's zooming, and she just... complete chaos around the house sometimes. I don't think the Fast and the Furious movies are going to teach her not to crash, unfortunately. Because she crashes into everything. She gave Gio a heart attack this morning because she was zooming like crazy and went right into him around a corner and scared him so much he went so poofy. No. She wants his crime lord position, but unfortunately she does crime that is harder to ignore. Geo at least is sticking with like the white collar crimes, or at least the tuxedo cat crimes, because he specifically has been sticking to things like stealing, and well, he sends Ari to steal. He doesn't steal as much, but he sticks to things like identity theft and insurance fraud. So, you know, the usual stuff for a crime lord like Giovanni. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm tired. We stayed up too late watching Bridgerton last night. We got very invested, and then we didn't realize what time it was, and suddenly it was 2 a.m. But no, Ari needs to learn that to be a crime lord, you need to be subtle. She is not subtle. I'm not stopping her from committing crimes. They just need to be subtle crimes. A little less eating plastic and a little more, I don't know, tax evasion. I don't know. This cave definitely makes it easy to tell their eye color for sure. Like when they're outside. Ooh, Bridgerton themed coffee creamers. That sounds interesting. It's true, she hasn't paid taxes at all in her life, but she's not evading them. And yeah, Ari was stopped. She was taken to jail. You did see it. You did witness it. So, well, I guess jail is the wrong term because we're not for jail. We're a prison reform household. So I guess she's doing community service and I don't know, community re-entry or whatever. Excuse me. Excuse me. Stop crying. I'm trying to look at you all. We're not talking about that, Sarah. She's doing better, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Like, I think in the grand scale, her chaos has decreased, but... yeah, there are so many foxes. And this is why you need the DLC, Lex. You can come hang out with all the fox babies. You can have an army. I know in Legends Arceus that was my dream. When they gave us the one, I wanted an army, and I was devastated I couldn't have an army. So now, I can have an army here. Don't chase me. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. It has the frozen shrews. Well, then you can come hang out in my game. Get the DLC and then come hang out in my game. It'll be fine. Yeah, she can get the perfect ice shrew. Excuse me. Look at the little baby. It's a tiny little baby. It is so small. Like, it's a tiny little guy. It's a baby. Well, because they do such big, like, you can have the big size differentials in this game, so you can get the big one, the extra larges and the extra smalls. It's always really cute seeing the extra, like, the really small ones out and about, because they are so tiny compared to the rest. And the extra larges in turn. Excellent, more offerings, more offerings. We need Gelato's cousin. Hello. I always laugh when the Pokemon fall. I was hunting shiny Great Tusks down in Area 0 at one point, and the shiny spawned, which was exciting, and then proceeded to fall off the cliff. So I jumped off the cliff after it, and luckily managed to keep it within view so it didn't despawn. But it was a terrifying moment of watching the shiny go falling through space as I'm falling after it, hoping to get it. No. Yeah, I was panicking. I thought I was losing that shiny for sure. Luckily, the way that it works is, come on. The way that it worked, I was able to still keep it within view, and I did end up getting it, but I was just like, the imagery of this shiny, giant, basically woolly mammoth falling through space and time. I guess not woolly mammoth, just an elephant, but this prehistoric elephant falling through just through the air as I am attempting to. Okay, buddy, I need you to move so I can leave your cave. I need to leave your cave. Let me out. Oh, whoa! Where did all of you come from? Where did all of you come from? Are any of you shiny? I like the little ones next to the big one. Okay, buddy. Are you gonna let me leave? Thank you. I was not expecting that many foxes when I turned around. There were only like 2 of them when I started. And suddenly there were just a million. Oh, okay. We got 2. We got 3. Is it gonna happen again? Oop. 4. Just slowly increasing the fox number as I walk in and out. 5. 6. Oops, 7. Any of you shiny? No? Okay. Ooh, where did you come from? You just keep multiplying. Ooh, hello. I just like that every time I go in the doorway, they add 1 or 2. They did a really good job with the animations on the Vulpexes for sure. They're very pretty. I just have all these glowing eyes staring at me. Hello. Okay, my sandwich is up. I got the one at least, and I did have one in go, so at least I have a family if I move it from go. So that was good. Let's go hunt some Diglett. Steel sandwich is... Steel... Hamburger patty, okay. Oh, ow. So these are going to be a little bit different. These, because I don't have an outbreak, I have to do the sandwich first in order to force the spawns. So I'm going to do the sandwich before I go into the cave. Yep, time for some mole. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna do a blue Pokeball sandwich because it'll match its little nose. Oh, yes, I should do the Diglett. Cool. Diglett is updated. See, I did the blue one because of the blue nose, but if it doesn't work, I will do the sword for the steel. Also, Bartholomew, if you can hear me, can I have a soda, please? Right? The hamburger with the blue did look just like a shiny Diglett. That was my mental image. That was my mental image there. Literally. Okay. Hey, it worked. Thank you. So what happens when you leave, Sarah? It goes so fast. Literally, I walked in, it was there. It was waiting. It's okay. We need a second one for the family, so we'll go for a second one. The fact that was that fast was wild. The hair always cracks me up. The hair is so silly looking. Like, I want to know what the designers were thinking when they were like, yes, let's give Diglett hair. Because it's so absurd. There's no blue food emojis. Huh. Well, I think they will accept blue hearts. Blue hearts will be a compromise then. Ooh. Blueberries. I guess that's technically a blue food, though, you know, that's debatable. Where am I? it was funny because it was right after it was as Matt walked in here to hand me the soda. So neither Sarah nor Matt were watching the stream when it happened. So it was kind of funny. I'm like, okay, good to know. Good to know. Bye, Sarah. Ooh, nope. That was an accident. Please excuse me, little mole. I am looking for your sunburned cousin. The Rockstar ones crack me up so much because like they're so silly. But yeah, I don't know who decided that, you know what this mole needs is some very dramatic hair. Both sides are a phase. Well, it cracks me up too because the fact that the dirt, like underneath it, is part of it it's not like it's separate from the Pokemon. Like, it's technically part of its body because in the anime we see Brock hold one and the dirt's included. It's just he's holding the thing in the dirt and I'm like, what is happening? You know what? I will judge their hair choices. I have a lot of questions about their hair choices. Mainly, I just want to know why their weave. Yeah, the dirt is part of its body. That, like, the part underneath it here is part of its body. I'll have to try to... I'll find the... When I'm not on a sandwich, I will find the image. Because it is so funny just seeing Brock hold it with the dirt part of it. Did it have feet? See, that weirds me out more for some reason. It having feet. Like, why? Why does it need feet? It doesn't need feet. Yeah, I don't blame the Pokemon that hear it being confused, because I would also be very confused. I'm just trying to imagine a Diglett with feet. And my brain can't comprehend it. But no, yeah, the dirt is part of its body. And the reason I know this is because if you look at the shinies, the dirt is a slightly different color. And I'm just... Why is the dirt a different color on the shiny? That doesn't make sense if it's just dirt. I have some friends that cosplay as the, like, buff trio. And it cracks me up. Well, it was... They first started with the buff Diglett, and then they got more friends to join them and became buff trio. Every time I see the blonde hair, I get very thrown off. My brain, for some reason, thinks it's a different Pokemon. I'm like, why is there a Galvantula in here? Because my brain keeps saying the yellow, think it's a Galvantula. We are all simply standing on a Diglett's very large foot right now. Everyone is just one singular large-footed Diglett. Galvantula in a wig. That mental was just funny. Just imagining the Galvantula in the Doug Trio wig. Galvantula would look great in a wig, especially in, like, I just imagining it in a blonde wig like the Doug Trio wig is cracking me up because it's just like yellow on yellow. Hello, Apollo. Oh, hi, Whiskers. Whiskers has lots of opinions about this stream, I see. Whiskers, are you blessing us with shiny luck? Are you giving us the shiny beans? The shiny lucky beans? Indeed. Whisk, I want the shiny beans! Give me them lucky beans! Who indeed? I believe Whisk is saying that she cannot provide lucky beans without dinner. Yep, exactly. I called that right. Has she done that before? I feel like there's this. Oh, what did Apollo do last time? There's a story here, and I want to hear this story. I think he was just taking out the fact that he hadn't had dinner yet on you. I think he was hangry. Yeah, see, I was right. He was hangry. It's like Ari deleting my stream a minute in. Earlier, she was just like, nope, no stream for you because I want snuggles. And she has decided that she can't snuggle if I'm streaming. So therefore the stream must suffer. Okay, come on, Diglett. I need one more of you. One more Diglett. I'll get you some aloe vera. Aloe vera, and I'll even make you another burger sandwich with a blue pick. How's that? You want that? You want a burger? You like burgers? The whole region, because it's a manufactured biome, the whole region has blocks in it throughout the region. So as you're going around, you the blocks are built into like mountainsides and the water and stuff. Do they like dirt pudding? No, I want dirt pudding. Yeah, because the whole thing is that we're out on a floating island, like a fake island that they built. That's underneath the school. Everything here is like manufactured. It's not like organically created. So that Slowpoke looked really weird color-wise. Unfortunately, we haven't been to the grocery store in a little bit because we've been doing the HelloFreshes and haven't really done much else. So, like, Matt got me ice pops and margarita mix, so at least could have ice pops and margarita, which, you know, healthy, nutritious meals. But we don't have anything to cook with, which is sad because I have been wanting to cook, do some like baking. The lemon bars, when I made them the other day, were really good. And now I want more lemon bars, so I may have to go out and get lemons and make more lemon bars. I might do that after the stream, actually. You know, it's funny. because this is the school where you talk to the guy who tells you where to find Groudon. So you'd think they could have just asked Groudon, but I guess no. Tequila is totally a food group. I mean, if you think about it, tequila has fruit in it because it has citrus juice. Yeah, it has fruit in it, so therefore it's a food group. Lemon bars are a food group, it's true. Though when I make them, I use, I think it was 4 large lemons, and I use the zest and everything, so it's, you know, it has a good amount of citrus in it. It is, you know, healthy and nutritious. Come on, I just need one more and then I'll leave you guys alone. You have 3 minutes. Come on, guys. No. I think Sarah was saying about tequila. Some tequila may have a worm in it. It's kind of a big part of, like, the tequila process. No, my lemon bars are 100% worm-free, I promise. And now I want to make lemon bars for tomorrow. Because that would be good to have for tabletop tomorrow. It'd be fun. I found a recipe on Pinterest. Because when you do lemon bars, you could technically do them with, like, any citrus. And I found a really interesting recipe for a grapefruit bar. Which I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. So I might, once I perfect my lemon bar, I will maybe switch it up and make some grapefruit bars or something. I also found a recipe for lavender lemonade bars, which was like, ooh, that sounds really good, because I love my lavender lemonade. So I may have to make that in the future as well. Yeah, I'll do the lemon bars for tomorrow, because now that after trying it the first time, I have some changes I want to make with, like, how long I cook things for. So now that I've made it once, I'm gonna try to see if I can do it better the second time. But yeah, I may have to, for a future game night, do the lavender lemonade one or the grapefruit bar. Yeah, I love lavender lemonade. It's so good. I make fresh lavender lemonade. I haven't made it yet this summer, but I probably should at some point because it's been so hot. But I hand squeeze all the lemons and do the lavender simple syrup myself, and it's so good. And I've done it with, when I make them into popsicles too. So that's also a really flavorful option. Though we learned last year, because when I was making them, when I was making the lemonade to drink, I was using agave for the flavoring. But when we learned the hard way that agave doesn't freeze. So if you freeze agave, it just gets syrupy. It doesn't crystallize. Oop, I think my sandwich is over because that is a Mudkip. So I think that's the Mudkip telling me my sandwich is done. Yep. Okay, well, that was one sandwich. Okay. But we learned that the agave doesn't crystallize, so because of that, The popsicles never froze, so you have to make them with honey to sweeten them if you don't want to use too much sugar. Okay. So we have two options. Option one is I can do another sandwich for the Diglett. Option two is I can take a break from the Diglett and we can go try to get a Poplio. So I will leave it to the chat to decide if you want me to do another Diglett sandwich or if we should go for the Poplio. So put your vote into chat. Okay, we have one vote for Seal, one vote for Diglett. We're gonna assume that I'm not hunting Seal. We're gonna say it's a Poplio. So we have one vote for Poplio, one vote for Diglett. Matt, I believe that leaves you as the tiebreaker because I believe it's only the three of you here right now. Okay, perfect. Matt has voted Poplio. Okay. Sorry, Sarah. We'll do Poplio later. Ooh, I want to save image as Poplio. As you do, Sarah. As you do. Cool. So, Poplio technically spawns in all of these waters, I believe. Let me double check my region. I believe Poplio's in this region. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It is in the water in this region. So what we will do... Sarah is banned from democracy, it's true. Let's pop over here. Before I do my sandwich, I'm going to actually do one thing. I'm going to see if I can, because Poplio is a very common outbreak. So I'm going to see if I can force an outbreak quickly. I'm just going to do a couple of attempts. If it doesn't spawn the outbreak, that's fine. I've gotten it without the I got my first one without the outbreak, but I figured might as well see if we can get the outbreak to make it easier and hopefully faster, but we'll see. Unfortunately, because of the Raichus, it is... Oh, look, I've got another Vulpix outbreak. It cracks me up that now the Vulpixes, you know, it only took the 3 updates for another Vulpix. Meanwhile, I did like 50 the other day and 30 today to get one. Of course, this is when my Poplios aren't going to spawn. Watch. Oh, really? That's funny. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do it without an outbreak then. I need a sandwich. I love Selkie lore, like folklore and like fairy tale. It's so beautiful. It's just there's someone on TikTok that makes beautiful costumes who did who made a Selkie coat for like a fairy ball, which is really pretty. It reminded me of when I wanted to a couple of years ago. I really wanted to go to Fairy Con. I ended up not, timing wise it didn't work out. But my plan for it was to make, was to do a Kelpie dress, and do like, kind of like with a little bit of like the horse theming and then like the train and like the hem of the dress constantly being wet, since the lore, as you can tell, a Kelpie, because their hem is always wet. So I was gonna bead the hem of the dress to look like it was, wet. So one day maybe I'll make that costume still. Let's see to find where the Poplio spawn. So it's a convention that used to run. This was like, when I'm talking like years ago, this was 2008. Like, this was one of the first costumes I ever wanted to make. I definitely like over anticipated what my skill level was going to be. But there is a convention that's all about, there was a convention, I don't think it's still running, that was all about like fairy based like content and costumes and stuff. So it was specifically designed. That's a shiny I don't have. I was like, that's a shiny I don't have. Well, not what I was hunting, but I'll take it. Let me try the top of the island. Maybe this would be better luck. Yeah, I was swimming by it and I was like, that looks yellow. And that doesn't look pink. So I'm glad I noticed that. Yeah, I don't think it's still running anymore, but it definitely was a cool, like, concept. It was in different places every year. And I wanted to go so badly, and then just timing-wise, it did not work out. This one is going to be a pain in the butt to try to isolate. Trying to remember where I isolated mine. I didn't have an outbreak, but I somehow don't remember where I isolated mine, so we're gonna try and see if I can find something. I appreciate the sparkles for the fairy. So right now I only have the Primarina, so I would need 2 more for the family. But if I don't have luck here with this, what I'll do is I'll have a future stream where it's going to be me getting more starter families, because there's a couple other starter families I don't have everyone for yet. And for those, I'll outbreak. I'll make sure I get an outbreak for it. Because outbreak will definitely be easier in regards to forcing spawns, just because, as you can see, there are a lot of water type Pokemon that spawn. It's true. It's definitely been... I was thinking, like, oh, what other Alolan Pokemon, like, do I need any other starters besides Poplio? And then I realized that, besides the fact that I've gotten 2 Littens already in this one, and I hunted the whole owl family at an outbreak, I also, have them all in go. So Poplio at this point is the only one we're missing. So hopefully we do get that soon. So this weekend will definitely help, because I don't think I have any, or I have 1. I think I might have 1 of the family, but I'm not sure. So it'll be good to get that whole family out of the way, because that one's a pain in the butt to try to hunt, because it is so small. Is it shiny or is it just underwater? Yep, Fishy Day is Sunday. Yep, you are correct. So hopefully we'll get some there. That'll help me finish out that group. bunch of frogs. Wrong starter. So the other day we were talking about, like, which one's our favorite shiny, which one's a shiny that we didn't like, or what's your favorite, like, not great shiny. So next question for the group. If you could change any one shiny, what would you change, and why would you change it to? So it doesn't have to be one that's, like, a bad shiny or anything. It could be one that has a really vivid shiny, but you just don't like it. So what is one shiny that you wish you could change? Where are you going? Okay, bye. I knew Sarah's answer was going to be Gengar. Yep. What would you change it to? I think you had said before you would want to make it the white, like the Mega, but just want to confirm. Shiny Butterfree should be like the one in the anime. They had such a good opportunity there. I agree 100%. Because it was perfect to have the pink one, and then they just kind of completely ignored that. Yeah, it was so disappointing because it's like you had this precedent already before you even introduced shinies as a thing. You have a precedent. Why didn't you go with it? And then they didn't go with it. So I agree 100% on that one. How about you, Lex? If you could change one shiny, what would you change? It is. It's really tough when they're swimming, especially if they jump underwater or if it's something that the water makes it tough to see their coloration. Like, Poplio is not bad. Like, the one I caught was in the water, my one shiny. So, it does stand out in the water, but you have to still be kind of looking close at it because of the collar sometimes gets a little tricky with the water reflections. Or when they go completely underwater like that one. What are you doing? Where did you go? Okay, bye. I have lost a handful of shinies that way. Specifically, Dratini. I've lost 2 Dratini shinies with them just going underwater to avoid me. And I lost a couple of Tatsugiris as well. They just went nope and left. So for me, if there was one shiny Pokemon I could change, besides my obvious commentary on shiny, on Garchomp, I'd probably change. I do want sushi every time. Well, I think next week we're gonna have sushi hunting, so come ready with sushi for next week. But no, I'd probably want to change. I have a lot of strong feelings about how much I'm not a fan of shiny Espeon, because shiny Umbreon is so pretty. And then shiny Espeon is just like, hey, you like neon green? I got some neon green for you. 2 weeks. Okay. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll be doing shiny Tatsugiri hunting. And so we'll have a sushi day that day. It's such a bright green. And it's fine. Like, it's not a bad shiny compared to like some of the other evolutions. I definitely think a lot of the evolutions need an upgrade on their shinies. But something about that like neon green, it's just so bright. So I'd probably change that just because, like I said, shiny Umbreon is so pretty, and it's like a small change, but it stands out so much. I would change shiny Espeon to be something as dramatic but pretty. Oh yeah, shiny Dragonite should have been pink. I have a lot of strong feelings about that green dragon because the first 2 are so pretty, and then it's just like, hey, you like puke green? Because I like puke green. It's like, no, I don't like puke green. Thank you. Yeah, like, I would have been fine with... Green is fine. Like, I know green is one of their go-to shiny colors, and, like, there's a lot of opinions with that, but it's just something about the neon green that just really bothers me because it's so bright. I liked in Arceus, they made it, like, a little less neon. They made it, like, a darker bright green, which I think was a lot better, but... Like, I laugh every time because I have a shiny Espeon in Pokemon Sleep, and every time that he is on the field, he blends into the grass. He's the same color as their grass graphics, and it's really funny because, like, I've gone multiple times where I'm like, where are you? And I just went right past him because I couldn't see him because he just blended in. So, I definitely, where she had a slightly different coloration. But I do like, in Pokemon Sleep, I was able to get 2 shiny Eevees, so I have Apollo and Artemis, my Espeon and Umbreon. They're my two shiny evolutions I have in there. Shiny Flareon could have been so much nicer. I wish shiny Leafeon was like fall colored or something really pretty, as opposed to like the BS we have now with its colors. Glaceon, I think Glaceon's fine. I think they could have gone a little bit more vivid. I do like in this game they made them a little bit more vivid in comparison. It is a little bit more teal, so that's nice. So I like that. Like kind of fixed it a little bit in this gen, but so many of the evolutions are just disappointing in comparison to some of the others. Because it's like we have shiny Sylveon, which is a really nice palette flip. And it's just shiny Umbreon is gorgeous. And then we just is like, you like neon green? You like off green leaves? You like slightly orangey red? Ooh, I can hear the thunder through my headphones. That is loud. Okay, we have 5 minutes left on the sandwich. So if we don't get it, what I'll do is we'll have a future session, because I'm starting to do the themes, because I think that's a really good way to do it, to kind of be able to decide what I'm going for. So we'll do a starter day for some more of the starters. I do not know what next week's theme is going to be. I had to think about it, because I for some reason really thought next week was sushi. So I will have to think about what next week's theme is. If you have any ideas, let me know. Pop it in the chat so I can get some ideas for what people think a theme might be. A good theme might be. But ooh, that thunder is loud. Yeah, I'm glad shiny Sylveon is pretty. I'm glad that Eevee is a nice color. Like, there's some good evolution shinies. And I think that almost makes the others more disappointing. Because you just look and you're like, what could have been? You like neon green shiny. You know, that's not a bad one. I do think I have a couple of neon green shinies I'm still missing. I think I'm missing the Duo line. I know I'm missing Oddishes, and those are neon green. You know, I think the neon green is a good, so hey, you like neon green would be a fun color, a fun theme. So I like that idea. We'll do a neon green shiny theme. See if we can find some more neon green shinies. The thunder is so loud. I'm just excited. It's gonna cut the heat. Because it's been so hot. I'm really glad that it's finally tomorrow going to be cool enough that I can actually open a window in the evening for Jessie. Because she has been screaming at us to open some windows for her. She just keeps yelling at us to turn the outside AC on. I try to explain to her that we cannot control the outside AC. It is broken. But she is like, you control the inside temperature. You control the inside lights. So therefore, you must control the outside ones, too. But tomorrow, like, the high, I think, is in the 80s. In the low 80s, so it's supposed to be in the 60s overnight. I'm like, oh, that's be perfect open window weather for Jessie. Okay, we have 1 minute left. See if we can get a spawn in the last minute. Oh, I'll take that as the sign that my or my sandwich is over. Check all these. Nope, not shiny. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to call it for the evening. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it, for hanging out with me and chatting. We'll be back next week with more shiny hunting, likely Whipsaw Greens. So we'll find some green Pokemon to hunt next week. Until then, thanks so much. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.